just in time for New Year's, the famous clock tower in Jaffa is ticking again after taking a long pause. The iconic symbol of the ancient port city had a malfunction that made it stop working for several months. Clock specialist Susanna Kaufman eagerly waited for the replacement parts to arrive from abroad, and yesterday she successfully climbed the 90-foot clock tower and put it back in action, completing the job to a round of applause. And now revelers are anxiously awaiting the clock to sound 30 times today to commemorate New Year's Eve. And Susanna Kaufman, the expert on antique watches, is joining us now from Ra'anana, Israel. So happy New Year, New Year's to you. Happy Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom to you also. And tell us a bit about this unique operation to get the iconic clock tower of Jaffa working again.
Yeah, it was a really interesting work I did. It's funny because I am from Denmark and I came here for 30 years ago, opened up a shop in Tel Aviv, and I went to the, Tel Aviv mayor to ask if I can fix the clock. And they say they don't need it and like this, and that's 30 years ago. For 40 years ago, when I finished my study as a watchmaker, my brother went around in Jaffa with my uncle, and my uncle say, "You see, this clock, one day my sister, she will fix it." and now that's real.
So how did you get all the way?
It's working.
Yeah, it's how did you get up there? It's quite high up, and what were you hanging, like the window cleaners on the skyscrapers? How did you do that?
I went up with a lift there. I also went to study about how to go up in a lift, how to put me together so I'm not falling down. And I learned a lot. This 3 months was really interesting for me. I learned a lot around everything, also about the history of Tel Aviv and about the clock. And I really learned a lot, and it was a really nice job. And I also... the people I was working with, I want to say thank you for all of them from Tel Aviv. That was really incredible, and with me every time, and it was really fantastic to see everybody working together. Also the Jewish, the Arab, the Christian, the Muslim, everybody wanted the clock to work, and they really worked nice together.
So
really nice.
It sounds like a great experience. What do you need to do to get this clock working? You said you ordered special parts from abroad. Like, why do you need to do that? What's so unique about the mechanism of this very old clock that requires such delicate work?
It is, because you have to make something that is really water resistant. It's next to the sea, and it's special part, and it's the side of the arms, and it was a lot of things to find out. Until we find the part the part came from Italy.
Really? Wow. So you had to order from Italy this special part of the clock before you could fix it.
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Really interesting.
Yeah, it sounds like
nice. Yeah, I'm so happy. It was so important for everybody tonight. It have to ring 12 times. And all the people I was working with from Tel Aviv, they're going there tonight and celebrate it.
Right, so everyone will be able to celebrate now. They'll know exactly when midnight strikes because the clock tower has been fixed. Thank you very much, Susanna Kaufman, for coming on the show and for fixing the clock tower here in Jaffa, where our I-24 studios are. We really appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you very much.